In this video, I'm going to show you how to build this pipe leg table. The parts that are needed to construct the frame of the table are all 1-inch black pipe, a 60-inch length of pipe, 4 18-inch lengths of pipe, 8 8-inch lengths, 6 T's, 4 1-inch to 3/4-inch reducers, and 4 1-inch flanges. Each table leg consists of a reducer, which serves as a foot, an 18-inch length of pipe, a T, which is used to connect it to the crossbar, an 8-inch length of pipe, and the flange, which is used to attach the tabletop. I start by getting the pieces hand tight. I then tighten them up all the way. It's helpful to have a length of pipe to use for leverage when tightening, like so. The crossbar of the table is built using the 60-inch pipe with a T on each end. And connected to the T are 2 8-inch pipes. The construction is the same on both ends. Measure the legs to confirm they are all exactly the same length. Screw the legs to the crossbar. The length of the leg helps with leverage for tightening it. Continue the process until all of the table's legs are attached. To finish the pipe table frame, I'm using Rust-Oleum spray paint. It'll give it a more finished look, and it'll help protect it from rust. What I have here is the boards that will form the tabletop. They're 1x6 boards, each 5.5 inches across, and there are 5 boards that make up the tabletop. I will be using pocket holes and a pocket hole jig to connect the boards together into each other with screws. And what I'm doing now is I'm measuring out where the pocket holes will go. There will be one set of pocket holes every 24 inches along the boards, alternating back and forth between the sides of each joint. The tool I'm going to be using to drill the pocket holes is called a Kreg jig. I first have to set it to the thickness of the wood, which is 3/4 of an inch. The drill bit also has a stop collar on it that's set up for 3/4 inch thick wood. I then clamp the Kreg jig onto the board. Lining it up with my line. And there are my pocket holes. I'm going to start screwing together the first joint. I'm using 1 1/4" screws. It's very important to make sure the seams are nice and flush and use lots of clamps to hold them in position. Here I'm just putting in the last set of screws. I'm cutting up another 1x6 board in order to create cross braces to put on the bottom of the tabletop. I'm attaching the cross braces to the bottom of the tabletop with screws. It's very important that the cross braces be aligned properly because the flanges of the pipe frame will attach to them. I'm using self-tapping screws, so no pilot hole is needed. However, if you are using standard screws, a pilot hole would be needed. The final step in assembling the table is to attach the pipe flanges to the tabletop with screws. The sheet here is to prevent the tabletop from getting scratched. And now for the final screw. Here's what the completed pipe table looks like. It's about 8 feet long by 27.5 inches wide, and it weighs approximately 70 pounds.